and meditate continually in his commandments.
And that's all throughout the scriptures. You're supposed to meditate, which is in his Bible. Okay? But you so-called niggas and Latinos left, you're heritage. Okay? You like a car right now, and you don't have no manuscript. Okay? That's what you like. You're a car with no manuscript to show you how to use it.
Separate.
Okay? That's why you're all over the place. That's why you're killing each other in the streets.
Separate what?
Okay?
Separate from evil.
And crabs.
All
these filthy things that people are doing.
Upright.
Okay? Go ahead.
And he shall establish thine heart and give thee wisdom at thine own
People say they're holy. They still hanging out with the white man and all that.
How is he going to give us wisdom? Which is this Bible. Once we start keeping the laws.
You know what I don't see is how
once we start keeping these laws, man.
Our brothers, so-called
Since we left the Bible, we died as a nation.
Off in their books where they are. I mean,
and you see our people destroyed.
The way they are. But then, when you run into brothers,
okay? And a lot of you going to cause your children to be put to death too.
You
because you get to refuse to come back to the Bible. Okay?
Because if you know what you need to know,
these things still can continue to happen to our people until we come back to the Most High and start keeping His laws.
You would think they.
So there's still going to be a lot of killing amongst our people.
And it's going to be obvious
killing, the diseases that our people will be catching.
They scared of this though.
Because you don't want to hear this word.
Well, first of all, black men in general is scared of responsibility. Once you come into this truth, you start reading this Bible. Once a black man reads this truth and see what his position is and what he's supposed to do, now you got to do something.
My son,
black men don't want to be responsible, man.
And learn knowledge.
Want to smoke his weed, play his games.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about even the ones that learned and everything. They're tied in.
And that's what he's doing.
They're bound to it.
Good.
Verse 26, the works of the Lord are done in judgment from the beginning, and from the time He made them, He disposed the parts thereof.
Being,
not waking up, not making a change.
Not making a change.
Even while working, they're not making a change.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they got to make it. You still got to make money to take care of your family, but you can make a change for your people. Doing what you're doing, take that money, put it back in the community.
So the inner part, like we was talking earlier, that brother came up here, man.
You know what I'm saying?
He's like confused because he understands the Bible.
Don't take the benefits of that job and turn around and hang out with those same people on the job. Just go there, go to work, and leave. Get that money. I'm not saying get the money as far as.
So he has no knowledge. As long as he's living,
a nice fancy house. Look at Malcolm X. Malcolm X had old beat up car.
If a skillful man hear a wise word,
he wasn't tripping off.
So the Most High said, if a skillful man hear the word of this Bible,
driving that boat all over.
Malcolm was talking about no.
Well, I didn't know
that's an example. That's a pedigree. Because I'm talking about the thing about Malcolm is
I didn't know that.
You couldn't buy him.
What do you think Paul was? Paul was killing his own people.
That's a pedigree. Even as an Israelite.
So he still didn't understand the scriptures.
We still have to respect Malcolm as an Israelite, doing the things that he's supposed to do as a man. The pedigree was there. He believed in changing the face of his people in this wicked society, man. This wicked society got us by neck.
Brother, you ain't gonna live by bread.
Their whole job is to brainwash us.
Go ahead.
Make us forget each other.
I got a brother, Cal graduated.
Behind his back.
Let me get this.
The talking of a fool is like a burden in the way.
So the talking of a fool is like a burden in the way. That's what the Most High related to. Okay, go ahead.
But grace shall be found in the lips of the wise.
So grace is going to be found in the lips of the wise. Those of our people that's found the Most High's laws and keeping His high holy days. Okay, go ahead.
They inquire at the mouth of the wise man of the congregation, and they shall ponder his words in their heart. As his house that is destroyed, so is the unwise, so is wisdom to a fool. And the knowledge of the unwise is as talk without sense.
Right, and that brother had no sense of what the hell he was talking about. But this is in the scriptures. The Most High show you that. Was there more than that? Yeah, go ahead.
Doctrine unto fools is as fetters on the feet, and like manacles on the right hand. A fool lifteth up his voice with laughter, but a wise man doth scarce smile a little. Learning is unto a wise man as an ornament of gold, and like a bracelet upon his right arm. A foolish man's foot is soon in his neighbor's house, but a man of experience is ashamed of him.
Right, and that guy was an old fool, because he didn't understand the judgment of the Most High. Okay? Not understanding, we try to show him why is our people went into captivity, why we went into slavery. You can ask the so-called Negroes and Latinos, they don't even know why they went into slavery. They have no clue. Okay? You so-called Latinos don't even know why you went into captivity. Why the conquistadors came here and killed your people down there. You have no clue. Good.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 10. Be steadfast in thy understanding, and let thy word be the same. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer. If thou hast understanding, answer thy neighbor. If not, lay thy hand upon thy mouth.
Right. And that's what he should have did. He should have kept quiet. Okay? He should have kept quiet. But let's go and see what the Most High says about life. Okay? Because since we left this Bible, man, we died as a nation, as I was saying earlier. Okay? Right?
Baruch chapter 4 verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
So this Bible is the commandments of the Most High. Okay? You come out every Saturday, try to wake up you so-called niggas and Latinos, okay? Because we are living in the last days. Okay? This is the book of commandments of the Most High. Go ahead.
And the law that endureth forever.
So this law is going to endure forever, even after America is destroyed. The Most High, which is this Bible, is going to endure forever. Okay? After the Most High destroy America, this Bible is still going to stand. The Most High's law is still going to stand. Go ahead.
Baruch chapter 4 verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life.
So the Most High said, if you so-called Negroes and Latinos follow my laws and statutes, he said you will come to life. Okay? You will come to life. Okay, go ahead.
But such as leave it.
So those that are our people don't want to hear the word, what this Bible is saying, you buck up against the scriptures. Give me that in 2 Chronicles 7 and 36. 7 and 14.
Shall die.
Shall what?
Shall die.
And that's what you see amongst you so-called Negroes and Latinos. You're dead. You're like the walking dead in America, in the four corners of the earth. Because you left your spiritual truth, which is this Bible. Okay? You left it. Right?
It's all right, sis. You can walk by.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it.
So, once you're waking up to who you are, you're supposed to take hold of this Bible. You so-called Negroes and Latinos. 7 and 14.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
So the Most High said, walk in the presence of the light thereof, man, which is his Bible. And you so-called Negroes see the light and you just run. You run away from the light instead of coming to the truth of who you are and acknowledge your sins to the Most High. To you so-called Negroes and Latinos, man. Okay? That's what it's pertaining to your true heritage, that you are the Israelites. Read it one more time.
As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
And that's what our people do. They run to the white man, run to the government, asking for help. But except you don't ask for the Most High to help you. The true living God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Good?
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Right. We went to a nation that could not save us, man. Okay? America's not going to save you so-called Negroes and Latinos. Okay? There's only one man that's going to come and save you so-called Negroes and Latinos. Give me that Luke 1:68. You got it?
It's the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 1, verse 25. Seeing ye have forsaken me, I will forsake you also. When ye desire me to be gracious unto you, I shall have no mercy upon you. Whensoever ye shall call upon me, I will not hear you. For ye have defiled your hands with blood, and your feet are swift to commit manslaughter. Ye have not, as it were, forsaken me, but your own selves, saith the Lord.
See that? Our people have forsaken their own selves. Okay? And like we told you, there's only one man that's going to come and save you. Farrakhan ain't going to save you. Reverend Jesse Jackson ain't going to save you. Creflo Dollar ain't gonna save you so-called Negroes. There's only one man that's gonna save our people. Okay? We're gonna show you who's gonna save us. You got it?
St. Luke, chapter 1, verse 68. Blessed be the power of Israel.
The power of who?
Israel.
The white man?
Power of Israel.
The Chinese?
Power of Israel.
The Arabs?
Power of Israel. For he hath visited and redeemed his people.
So who you call Christ is coming back to redeem the so-called Negroes and Latinos, which is the Israelites, right?
And hath raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David.
Who is that horn? That horn is Christ, a so-called black man. Okay? Read.
As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies.
That we should what?
Be saved from our enemies.
So you so-called Negroes and Latinos, Christ is coming back to save you from the hand of your enemy. Okay? Of the hand of your enemy. That's why Christ is coming back. He's not coming back to save the whole world. He's not coming back to save the whole world. Don't touch, brother. Okay? He's not coming back to save the whole world. He's coming back for you so-called Negroes and Latinos to deliver out of the hand of your enemy, which is the white man, the Chinese, the Arabs, all these other nations. Okay? Give me 2nd Ezra 6 and 54. Read.
Are you sure?
I'm going to show you.
St. Luke, chapter 1, verse 71. That we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of all that hate us.
So all the nations hate you so-called Negroes and Latinos. When you do the history, you can go, I don't care where you go, to the ghettos of New York, even the ghettos of Oakland. A lot of you so-called Negroes don't own your stores in your communities.
What about West Coast?
But the strangers of the other nations own the stores.
All over.
Okay? The Arabs, the Chinese, okay?
What about the Mexicans?
They own their stores in the communities. In our communities. Not you so-called Negroes. Reason why? Because you broke the Most High laws, so the Most High cursed our people. Okay? Read.
That's you right there. Shoot up.
Luke chapter 1, verse 72. To perform the mercy promised to our fathers and to remember his holy covenant.
And what was that holy covenant was given to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? That what? That you was going to be the rulers of the earth. Okay? But you didn't want to be the rulers of the earth. Okay? You still want to eat shrimp, crabs, whoremonger. So the Most High said, you know, I'm going to curse the so-called Negroes and Latinos. Okay? Right?
Which he swore to our father Abraham, that we would grant unto us that we be delivered out of the hand of our enemies, might serve him without fear.
They doing that right now.
So we might serve the Most High without fear, man.
Ship, boats, everything.
The true living God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which is you so-called Negroes, that's your forefathers. Okay? So George Washington and Abraham Lincoln is not you so-called Negroes' forefathers. Okay? Let's get that straight.
They built the Chinese wall.
In holiness and righteousness before him all the days of our lives.
So that's why Christ is coming back. He ain't coming back for the whole world. Okay? He's coming back for you so-called Negroes and Latinos, man.
I'm a silver nigga. I'm a silver nigga.
Look at 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord with all thy creatures.
So, you agree, if you are listening, okay? The Most High said, we all come out of Adam, right? We all come out of Adam, right?
Whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
So, out of those people, out of Adam, the Most High has chosen a people. Okay? He chose the so-called Negroes and Latinos, right?
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
You made the what?
Thou madest the world for our sakes.
So the Most High made the world for our sake. Give me Jeremiah 31 and 16. So the Most High made the world for our sake, man. Okay?
What is the line?
Read that last verse again.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
So the Most High made the world for the so-called Negroes and Latinos. He made it for their sake. Okay, go ahead.
As for the other people.
Now for the other people, let's see what other people he's talking about. Okay, go ahead.
Which also come of Adam.
So like the white man, the Chinese, the Arabs, they come out of Adam also. Let's see what he says about those other people that come out of Adam. Right?
Thou hast said that they are nothing.
Yeah, what?
They are nothing.
That's that coming out the Bible that says what?
That they are nothing.
So the Most High says they are nothing. The Chinese man ain't nothing. The Arabs ain't nothing. The white man is not nothing. Read that last verse again.
As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle.
They be like what?
Unto spittle.
Like spit. That's out of the Bible. Ask your so-called Christian pastor to read that verse in the Bible. He's not going to read that to you. Good.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
So the Most High don't even care. It's like when you drop a water out of a bucket. The Most High don't even care about these other nations. Okay? Let's read on. Good.
And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen.
These what?
These heathen.
The white man is what?
The heathen.
The Chinese?
The heathen.
The Arabs?
The heathen. Which have ever been reputed as nothing.
As what?
As nothing.
The Most High call these other nations as nothing, good.
Have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
So why is these other nations to be lord over us, man? Why? Right?
But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn.
Called thy what?
Thy firstborn.
So he called us the firstborn. When you read Genesis 4:22, it tells you, okay, that we are the firstborn of the Most High, right?